Hey guys, Benson here at Simpson Vlogs, and welcome to another video, a scandalous video. Make sure to, sit back, guys, start a drink, kick your feel. Most importantly, pay attention to this because this is the pinnacle of big tech trying to screw us over, trying to control our lives. So, sit back, guys, start a drink, kick your feel, like, comment, subscribe down below. Hit the bell notification to get up to date with more scandals, thoughts, and vlogs from me, Simpson Vlogs. And of course, want to check out my main channel, Simpson Plays, that's linked down below in the description, along with my website, simpsonplays.com, where you can find blogs and thoughts similar to the content here on Simpson Vlogs. And of course, there's TikTok, Instagram, as well on Twitter, for those faces to enjoy shorter form content from me. Now, Jedi Blue. What is Jedi Blue? You're probably thinking when you saw this and you clicked on the video and you saw the thumbnail and you saw the title, probably thinking Jedi Blue scandal. What the hell is this? Well, for those of you who have stuck around and got to this point in the video, Jedi Blue scandal is a conspiracy between Google and Facebook, newly crowned Meta, so Google and Meta, or Alphabet and Meta, I guess. I mean, if we want to start calling them by the parent companies, Alphabet and Meta, to conspire to control ads. Now, let me try and explain this in the way as I understand it. So this scandal was first kind of discovered from what I've seen on the internet and what I've looked around December 2020 and January 2021 is when the main kind of things and stuff came out about what is actually going on here. The reason it's come up again and it's been talked about more and more now across the internet, and if you watch tech podcasts or tech shows or tech YouTubers, is because a senator in the United States is trying to bring this to the federal Congress and all that, and trying to get this brought before Congress and get them questioned and then get it to court and get something done. But in my opinion, either nothing's going to get done, it won't get passed, because I'm sorry, but I don't know. You Americans just love trying to big yourself up, trying to look smart when you're not. Sometimes, legitly, I don't know why Congress are the ones asking questions in Congress. You don't know about big tech. You don't. You're old, you're old men from the 70s at best. Tech didn't exist like it does back then. You don't understand tech. And you have people who work for you who do. But you're the one making yourself look stupid. Never mind. Anyway. So either it won't get past Congress, or if it does and it gets to court, they'll either lose the court battle or nothing substantial will get done. They'll just get hit with a fine. And a fine is not good enough when you hear what they've done. So for those of you who don't understand the internet, Google own the internet basically. The most searched thing on any other browser is mainly Google, because Bing is the default because of a proceeding years ago where they forced it to be a default. But if people don't can't bother to say it to Google or thing, and they just leave it on Bing and they search for Google. Google's the most searched thing on Bing. It's ridiculous. It's embarrassing. And they own the internet, and not only do they own the internet, they own the advertisement industry on the internet because of the fact that they own the internet. And it's interesting this because what it is, it's basically like them being the judge, jury, and prosecution all at the same time. Google own the platform that you advertise on. So if you're an advertising company, Google own the platform that you're advertising on. You're advertising on Google. These web pages will be on Google. Mainly, people are going through Google's browsers, and even the Microsoft Edge uses Google's technology behind it, underlaying it. Even stuff like all that stuff use Google's technology. So they're the platform. They're also the people you are buying from. So they're the market. So the platform and the market, and they also make the rules. So they have a complete closed system. They're where you put it, they're how you put it, and they're who you dispute to. So how are you meant to what? If that's not bad enough, they also control, they literally actually manipulate who gets what. So when you have an ad, right? When you have an ad auction, you have a certain amount of seconds to press such and such to get your ad in there and to pay for your ad to be the biggest ad stuff on the internet. Alright? But Google manipulate that, they control that. That's bad enough as it is. They literally manipulate what you're seeing. So I didn't know this, but there is a way that, like, when you go on a website, the reason you see that same stuff the next 5 times, the next 5 pages you open up, is because they can actually set that. They can set how many times you are going to see that same ad. I didn't know that. I just thought random ads followed you around and stuff. I didn't know there was an actual specific number they can set for you. I thought it was just random. It's not random. It's manipulated. Meaning, for example, if I buy a bottle like this an insulated bottle by She-Fly could pay Google to show me more of their products or more bottles like this for the next 5 web pages I open. So that means that either on any other site, any other page I open, not just website, any page I open, I could see this another 5 times. Like, that's crazy. But if that's not bad enough, they conspired with Facebook, because back in 2018, when Google, all this ad dominance came out, like Google were the ad kings and they own all this. This is not new news. This is old news. When that happened in 2018, Facebook were a part of a growing number of people trying to this new way of advertising that let you advertise across multiple platforms through them. So that way it's fairer, because they don't own the platforms, but they're the way you buy through. So they're the market, not the platform. They're just the market and the controller, the rule maker. They're not the platform as well. So it was meant to be a more fairer system, and Google and Facebook were going on that. Now Facebook, they own ads too. You see ads on Instagram, you see ads on stuff. They're an ad company as well. They make a lot of their money through ads. We all know this because that's why they had a fight with Apple when Apple brought in a new software on the iOS updates, where you can see who's following you and you can turn it off. That, and Facebook got mad. Well, Google approached Facebook, asked them to stop trying to come after their ad business, trying to go with someone else. Come stay with us and we'll give you a guaranteed percentage of winning the ad auction. So to put this in perspective, it's like closed betting, right? No, not closed, like closed buying. For those of you who don't understand, say if there's a product and someone says, right, I'm going to sell this product, and you guys don't get to bid. You get one offer in and you put it in a closed envelope, and I open up the envelope, and the one with the biggest offer wins. Okay? It's like that. But it's a fix. If you were to fix it, you would literally just say Facebook won, and you wouldn't tell anyone how much they paid or why they won, because it's closed. You don't have to tell. They just won. And that's what Google have done. They literally are letting Facebook win 90% of these auctions. Apparently, that's the number that's been thrown around. I thought it was like 20%. No, it's like 90% of these auctions they're winning. So it means you're going to see more Facebook related ads, with their Facebook, Instagram stuff from there, related ads on the internet. So that means small businesses they're finished. They're not going to see, you're going to see nothing from no small business. And unless a small business has come through Facebook, because that's what it is. It's Facebook marketing their own ads from them through Google. So that's the only way you're going to see it. So that means you have to go through Facebook, which generates more revenue for Facebook. If you go through Google directly, I call the middleman, you're actually doing yourself a disservice, basically, in the way of market. And the worst bit about this is the name of this corporation. It's called Jedi Blue. Jedi, the good guys. Blue, the good color. The good guys. They called it Jedi Blue. Like, I don't know what they were smoking up in there when they came up with this criminal idea. But according to what has been said and what's been thrown around, they made this. They have a joint coordinated team, like a joint staff team, and they are called Jedi. This is the Jedi Blue Project, and they with their lawyers, and they're prepared. Apparently, they've prepared their own legal arguments. They're prepared to cover each other, and that's where they coordinated their ideas and came up with this idea. It's terrible. The thing that pisses me off the most, I expect this from Facebook. They're that type of company. We know they're evil. Okay. Like, we are that type of company. I'm sorry. I'm sure the people who work for Facebook, the lower people, and the people just doing their jobs, it's just a job. It's just them getting paid, and they're not necessarily bad people. But the people who are in charge, the higher ups, all the way up to Zuckerberg, they are evil. They only care about making money, which I can't blame them. But the way they do it, you don't have to be evil to make money. Apple have proved that. I know I'm an Apple fanboy, but Apple don't really do bad things. No, not really. Not for me anyway. Not for the customer. They might do bad things for the people who they work with, like the app developers and stuff, but they don't do bad things for the customer. You don't need to be a dick or be evil to make money. But Facebook consistently choose to do that. And Google, I can't believe them. Their motto is literally do no evil or don't be evil, as you see on the thumbnail. Yeah, what are they doing? Controlling the market like a syndicate, like gangsters, and monopolizing it in collusion, in cahoots. They're in cahoots. Like, it's unbelievable, guys. Seriously, it's unbelievable. I genuinely can't believe what is going on here. It's terrible. They have no shame, no shame at all. It's bad, and in my opinion, I don't know what you need to do. I don't know what you would do in this situation. There's no law. Like, this is gonna have to be a whole new precedent that needs to be set for stuff like this. If this goes to court, if it even gets it that far, the only way that it's going to be successful is if an entirely new precedent is set. Not a fine. I'm talking arrests need to be made. Like this like, seriously though, like, if anything, if you did this in any other thing, you'd be arrested. You won't be getting fined. You know what I mean? Like, if this was on the stock market, people would go to jail. You know, you'd go to jail for this. You couldn't do this. But because it's tech and it's on the internet and the laws are just not there for it, I don't understand. Like, fair enough, this was 10 years ago, but we've had 25 years nearly of sustained global internet use, and companies, the biggest companies in the world, are on the internet. They are internet companies. They are tech companies, big tech as we call them. Why there are not laws in place to control these guys, to stop them from doing criminal behavior like this? Like, we literally are just relying on them being nice. That is how bad the laws are. That if you actually look at the laws that govern big tech and the stuff they do, we are literally relying on them being nice. We are literally going, they're nerds, they're geeky guys, they're going to be the good guys, you know, they're going to be no, they're not. They are businessmen. They are going to rip you off. Okay, because that's what businessmen do. Yeah, every businessman is a crook somewhere, or they've done something crooked because you have allowed it to happen. Okay, and we consistently allow big tech to get away with stuff like this, and this has to be the final straw, right? This has to be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Because if it doesn't, they're just gonna go, oh, I got fined. You find me. What is the point in finding a company that makes Google makes billions with a capital B, billions every year, and you want to find them millions? What? What? That's like finding. That's like finding. I'm like, put it this way: if I were to make 30k a year on a job, that's like finding me £100 for punching someone in the face. Oh, I'll do it again. Don't matter. I only got fined 100. That's what's 100 quid to me. If I got 500, if I make 30k a year, that's literally what you're saying to Google. You find them chump change. Millions is nothing when you make billions. The only way you could get away with finding them is find them in an entire year's revenue. Like, just do something mad. Just do something stupid like that. Just find them a crazy amount of money. 2 years revenue even. But no, that will not happen because it can't. It'll get thrown out of court anyway. But that will not happen. But you need to do something. Something has to be done because this cannot continue. Now, if you agree or disagree with my feelings down below, comment down below what you think of this Jedi Blue scandal. And this is interesting because obviously YouTube is owned by Google, so this is going to be an interesting video. We'll see how well this video does. The videos here on this channel haven't been doing all that great recently. Anyway, but we'll see how this video does. So like, comment, subscribe down below. Hit the bell notification to keep up to date with everything going on this channel. Go check out my main channel, Simpson Plays. That's linked down in the description, along with my website, simpsonplays.com, where you can see blogs and thoughts similar to the content here on Simpson Vlogs. And of course, there is TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Rizzle. Filled with faces to enjoy short form content from yours truly. I'm gonna love you and leave you. I'm gonna leave you with the thoughts on what you think needs to be done with big tech. I'm not talking the ones who just break it all up. No, that's too extreme. But when they break the rules, what should be done, especially on this degree of breaking the rules? This is just, like I said, in any other business, there would be arrests being made right now. So I'm gonna leave you with that. I'm gonna love you and leave you. If you didn't like this video or didn't understand it, run it back and try again. And of course, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Stay safe, guys. Peace.